A blessed day to all of you. How are you today, children? I hope all of you are doing good and happy today. Hep hep! Hooray! Before we proceed to our lesson, let's try to find out the different shapes in the picture. Are you ready, children?
Yes, teacher! Teacher, the different shapes are square, rectangle, triangle, and circle.
Wow! Good job, children! At the end of the lesson, you are expected to
identify the four basic shapes in two-dimensional and three-dimensional objects, compare and classify two-dimensional and three-dimensional figures according to common attributes, draw the four basic shapes.
Do you understand,
Yes,
children?
teacher!
Good! Now, sit properly, eyes on the screen, and listen. Let's enjoy learning about recognizing and grouping shapes.
Children, do you know what the four basic shapes are?
Yes, teacher! These are square, rectangle, triangle, and circle.
Wow, very good, children. Look at the following sets of shapes. Let us name and describe them. These are squares. A square has four equal sides and four corners. These are rectangles. A rectangle has four sides and four corners. It has two long sides and two short sides. These are triangles. A triangle has three sides and three corners. These are circles. A circle has no sides and no corners. We are done naming and describing the four basic shapes. What if these figures are combined? How can we group them? Alright, we can group them by shape, we can group them by size, we can group them by color, we can also group the shapes by their number of sides, we can also group the shapes by their number of corners. The shapes square, rectangle, triangle, and circle are called 2D shapes or two-dimensional shapes. 2D shapes or two-dimensional shapes are flat plane figure or a shape that has two dimensions, length and width. 2D or two-dimensional shapes do not have any thickness and can be measured in only two faces. What about 3D shape or three-dimensional shape? 3D shape or three-dimensional shape can be defined as a solid figure or an object or shape that has three dimensions, length, width, and height. Unlike two-dimensional shapes, three-dimensional shapes have thickness and depth. Let's have some examples of 3D shapes. We have cube, rectangular prism, sphere, cone, cylinder. We can see a cube in a Rubik's Cube and a die, a rectangular prism in a book and a box, a sphere in a globe and a ball, a cone in a carrot and an ice cream cone, and a cylinder in a bucket and a barrel around us. Do you understand, children?
Yes, teacher!
That's good to hear, children. Now, let's try this activity to know if you really understand our lesson. Are you ready, children?
Yes, teacher!
Good, let's do it. Identify the shape described in each number. Number 1. It has four equal sides and four corners. What shape is this?
Square, teacher!
Very good. Number 2. It has no sides and no corners. What shape is this?
Circle, teacher!
Very good. Number 3. It has three sides and three corners. What shape is this?
Triangle, teacher!
Alright, let's have number 4. It has 4 sides, 2 long sides, 2 short sides, and 4 corners. What shape is this?
Rectangle, teacher.
Fill in the blanks with shape, size, or color. Let's have number 5. The figures are grouped by blank.
Color, teacher.
Number 6. The figures are grouped by blank.
Shape, teacher.
The figures are grouped by blank.
Size, teacher.
Amazing children! What have you learned in today's lesson?
I learned about the 4 basic shapes in 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional objects. The 4 basic shapes in 2-dimensional are square, rectangle, circle, and triangle. The 3D shapes are cube, rectangular, prism, sphere, cone, and cylinder.
Good job, children! Please do the activities on pages 235 to 238. Let's try. After answering, kindly take a clear photo of your activities and send it through your LMS Mathematics Course 4th Quarter Folder Week 3.